afternoon, everyone. Welcome to CEOtaku 2023, here with some Guilty Gear Strive full action. My name is Saki Sakura, and we are here with my co-commentator,
Asian. It has been a crazy weekend already. It is just Friday, and just feeling the energy here in the venue has been so electric. You know, everyone's here to play fighting games. There's Street Fighter 6 going on, there's Guilty Gear Strive, and a bunch of other games. I saw Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 going on. People were just going crazy, so I am just so pumped to see all the games here.
I'm actually, fun fact, I was walking through the venue to check out some of like the vendors that are here at CEOtaku, and I could literally hear both Street Fighter 6 on main stage just yelling and screaming, and then Guilty Gear Strive also yelling and screaming, and I think that that is so cool, considering that these are two series that are almost like iconic for fighting games. You have the anime fighters, and then you have that neutral 2D fighter that is just like so good to see. But you know what we are here for today? We're here for some Guilty Gear Strive, part of the Arc World Tour.
Oh yeah, so I'm super pumped to see kind of how the cards lay out. I was watching some of the Strive on the other stream, and already just seeing some amazing play. But you know, a little more recently, we did have that patch that kind of shook things up a little bit.
Oh, yes.
You know?
Yes, indeed, we did. We got some spicy new moves, including my love, Anji. We got that fish. We get to slap people with fishes now. We got new moves from many of the characters. I think it's about 7 out of the 20 characters or so, or rather out of the 15 original characters. And then, of course, not only that, but huge balance changes that just really make the difference. But we also had system mechanic changes like Wild Assault and Deflective Shield.
How do you feel about it? Because I think so, you know, we're both being Anji players here. Yeah, we are both Anji players. I am living with being able to have the Wild Assault, you know, being able to get big damage off of FRS, and on top of that, having the Koi change with the new move off of the spin. Like, I am just living right now.
I couldn't agree more with you. I think that the Koi fish move, Mirare, which is the official name of the move, the fact that we not only get a plus on block auto crushing guard, we also get a hard knockdown, so we can just bring out Shitsu very easily. That's like literally our game plan for most of the time. But then, of course, with the Wild Assault and Deflective Shield, changes the matchups completely, and that's something that we're very excited to see here for Guilty Gear Strive, because of the fact that that's a new system mechanic that helps many of the characters that could not reach through certain strings and moves, and actually helps supplements and allows that player to make that catch-up happen. So definitely exciting. I'm very interested to see how many of these players have adapted. It's been, I want to say, 2 months or so already since the patch came out. So plenty of time that you've done your homework and you've came. And again, if you're coming here for CEOtaku for this Arc World Tour to get those points, to at least be able to get to top 3 qualifications, and then of course the winner being able to get that spot, it's very, very important that you do all of that homework.
Yeah, and you know, especially with Johnny, you know, on deck.
Yes.
That is a character that, I don't know, people have been kind of iffy on the placement, not as strong as in, you know, lesser iterations, but still, I think definitely a high-tier contender.
100% couldn't agree more with you. Now, I believe they're still getting some button checks done, if I'm not mistaken, but we might be seeing that Giovanna versus Bike, and Giovanna being one of, I think, the, was she one of the characters that got a new move? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
No, it was more of just the fact that her actual frames on the match helped her out this time around, especially on some recovery in the air too. And then, of course, Baiken, same thing with her. Wasn't hit too hard by the patch.
Yep.
I do hear a lot of people say, though, she's not up there again. She's like that secret, like, if you get a good player with her, then. But if not, then that's a different story.
Like not everyone is gonna be, oh, I have a pocket Baiken anymore. She's still strong, but you gotta finesse it a little bit.
Couldn't agree more with you. And it looks like we are gonna hop into these matches.
All right, first match here. We have Ren versus Doink. What a name! Big open up here. All right, gets the knockdown. The cross up, Yosan said the classic, and look at them already getting so much damage, and the burst is blocked!
Very good job on the burst, able to actually punish it. There goes the Kabari into the purple RC, but the throw tech stops Doink from succeeding here. We do get that finisher off of the setup in the tatami mat. So that was good. Taking that first round from Red.
Yeah, super tough, getting exploded right off the bat here, but, you know, Doink still has the burst, but getting another open up with a crouch heavy. There we go. Kabari, we're attached, big damage, but still, they're still attached. You can still get a lot of damage off of this.
100%. There goes that safe jump. Gets the blue RC cancel as well. And there goes this grab. That is a tether out, and the tatami mat actually stopping the wake-up attack, but still getting a trade, but the jump slash taking it. Doink already up 1 game.
Yeah, that's kind of the weird thing. When you get touched by that Escabari, you're stuck until the tether runs out. You're like, what do I do? I'm trying to make space, but it keeps bringing us back together.
It's literally the pull on each other, and there it goes, already getting that pull going. And this does bring an opportunity for Doink to actually get this 6P counter hit. Gonna try to get the tatami mat out, get some of these instant jump cancels, but the drill, Ren able to get through, still getting hit by that counter hit from the Yotsuzen.
Yeah, nice burst, pushing back to mid-screen, tries to space out, what an interrupt with the 4S.
Dropped the combo though, probably wasn't too confident, maybe a misinput there, but the block on the red RC, great duck though from Doink, and now we're gonna get those safe jumps and into the instant Tiger Knee Slash.
Yeah, again, trying to find the spacing here. Ren on the ropes, the tatami. You do not have enough health to play around with the 6P.
Very nicely done there from Doink. I love that the anti-airs have just been on point, especially with the character that's like Giovanna, that dash step, or dash block rather, really making the difference, but Doink just being reactive every single time. There goes the safe jump into the throw to get the tether going.
Yeah, again, the red string of fate keeping things so close together. There we go. I like the adjustment there on the combo.
There was the attempt on the fast berry, but here we go. We do have some pressure. Awakes up super here. Does it hit? Yes, it does from Doink. And able to get the hard knockdown and just gonna dash through. Was too far to be able to do a safe jump, but the burst used by Ren to stop that combo pressure.
Yeah, it's just so tough when you're in that mid-range and the crouch heavy slash goes so far. All right, Doink up 2-0 right now in this set. Ren's gonna have to find a way to kind of maneuver in because you can't see it in that mid-range where that either the 2S or the crouch heavy slash go right under your kick. It has that range where it gets outspaced super hard.
This is crazy. Doink is inside Ren's head right now, just one up ahead and just dash up grab. Tries to do another walk-up dash, but was just a little too slow there. Does get the positive bonus. Another big change in Season 3 where instead of getting full meter, you're just getting positive bonus from a gold burst.
There we go. Clean hit, the close S. No, huge drop!
Was trying to do a 2P right there from Ren, but there goes the super, unfortunately missing completely, but that crouching slash is just so good. It just reaches so well.
Yeah, and there we go, Ren, last chance here. Doink looking so strong just for the jump dust again. The crouch heavy slash counter hit. Look at this damage, Saki.
Oh, unfortunately the Yotsuzen was a little too far on the mark. Does get grabbed. Now Ren, this is his last chance to actually make it back here. Gets the grab going. Tries to get the cross up, beautiful, but unfortunately the burst keeping Ren in the corner, and right now Doink going for the super to stop the burst attempt. With that wall break, you're gonna get a hard knockdown on this next stage.
And we got the 50-52 coming up here. Left, right, one side, that's the Tommy. We burst out. Ren can't get hit. All right, there we go. Doink gonna take that 3-0 over Ren. Valiantly fought, but just couldn't find the rhythm.
Yeah, no, I agree with you right there. This is one thing we were talking about a little bit before the match. Like, it's not that Biken was hit too hard or hit even at all. More of that, the fact that now you're seeing players that are just super comfortable. It's not just about having that pocket Biken. It's actually having the Biken that's your main really doing the job worth. I also definitely saw the attempts on trying to just block a couple of those Yotsuzen, but that's the thing about that move, that it's so good for air pressure, especially when you do that instant, because it can catch you off guard. Plus that crouching slash was just so good at reaching. With Giovanna, you have to dance on the screen, right? You have to backdash, you have to also dash block, and be very mindful of her throws, whereas we were seeing Doink being the one that was throwing most often.
Yeah, I would have loved maybe seeing like maybe outside of range, you're fishing with the far heavy slash into 214K, RC forward for pressure. I think just trying to navigate the stop signs that are that far S, that 2S, was just looking really hard for that Giovanna.
Yeah, this was definitely a tough time. You did not see the opportunity to really apply there, but I mean, again, that's the thing about Giovanna is that if you're able to stop her, she has a really tough time trying to advance on you and implement her game plan of just like strike, throw. Oh, you actually pressed? Guess what? I'm going to go ahead and with you. There was even moments where Doink was able to actually just interrupt the drill completely with the Kabari, and that's really good.
Yeah, that's insane bravery. Just that I know you're trying to pressure me right now. I'm going to throw something out just in case something hits.
Yep, indeed. And it looks like we have our next match. This might be looking like another Baiken, but this time against Chip.
Oh, yeah. Chip? Chip's still Chip. I don't think Chip is, I don't know. There are people with different opinions on Chip. I still think Chip's good. The Chip players that are still hanging around with Chip, you know, are definitely still making him work, but it's just scary with characters that do have very high damage on deck, you know.
Yes.
One of those characters that has super low defense, but again, has a bit of grime to him, so I think still very playable right now.
100% agree with you. Definitely very much playable. You know, I did see a couple of, like yesterday actually while I was playing some casuals, there's the opportunity with the Wild Assault to get some hard knockdowns in the next stage that really help Chip, but it all depends on how you implement. So we have Ryusui versus Justdiesel.
Yeah, that's a very strong, okay, just pausing. I'm not sure what happened. Maybe forgot to set buttons. So remember to do the button checks, y'all.
Have you ever had, well actually for me personally, it's a little bit new because I was playing my Mortal Kombat pools and those buttons are different from my Strive buttons, and it's been a while since I actually got to like play some MK versus like actual like, you know, anime, and I had to take like a picture on my phone just to be able to like, okay, I have my buttons, are these correct?
Oh yeah, that is always tough when you're playing a lot of multiple games, especially with a game like Mortal Kombat where you do have that block button, so that kind of shifts the way you usually would have a lot of your button layouts. Like, people call me crazy because I play on Hitbox and I use the default block button where it's on R2.
Yes, well actually I do too.
Okay.
What I do now for Mortal Kombat 1 is I switch my stance to be the dash button for Strive, which is that. I'm
okay,
that
now that's interesting.
It's worked, but that's just because I'm playing a character that has a dash. But regardless, let's see how the Chip versus Baiken goes. We should have our buttons ready to, already checked rather, or maybe not.
There we go, right, the opening up, gets the sweep. Doesn't get too much of a setup off of it, but again, we've seen Baiken's mid-range. Yeah, you burst immediately. You cannot take any of that damage. Yeah,
Chip, you do not want to be caught lacking, essentially, from that counter hit, but there goes the overhead, no punish there. It is a tricky guess, but once again, no punish from Justdiesel, instead holding it. There goes the jump in from Ryusui.
Yeah, just going to keep the pressure on here in the corner. You don't want to... Oh, nice, the parry. Doesn't get too much off of it, though.
Great counter hit, and this is going to go for the grab, and it should kill, and it does.
Yeah, worked out real well there. Luckily, did not have to gamble too much at 99 seconds. That is a scary place for both characters. Oh, just going forward.
I love some of the pressure right now that Ryu is trying to go for. Gonna actually do the shimmy, very nice backdash, and into the overdrive to get the hard knockdown. And that is going to lock out the burst for now, as Justdiesel is going to have to hold all of this. Goes ahead and uses the burst, tries to get a jump slash, but no hit confirm, able to do so at that range. Yeah, there goes the low.
Very nice stuff. Yeah, Ryusui playing that perfectly. Just threading the needle on a lot of the attempts for Justdiesel, just get a button out. Playing very annoying. I love that went for the aerial approach, knowing that Justdiesel just wanted to get a far S, a 2S, is something that can stick.
Yeah, definitely agree with you on just trying to go for those reaches just like that. There's that like far-reaching sweet spot that Ryusui has been able to just achieve against Justdiesel. Goes for the first block to keep Justdiesel in the corner and is able to actually wall break and go into overdrive now. Again, Japanese guts. Baiken still has enough guts to actually hold off against getting eliminated there. Does go for the parry read, but it doesn't work, as the delay from Ryusui has actually worked in his favor.
And that's one of the tough things with Baiken, you know, like that is it's a great option on defense, but when they know, it becomes like a game of chicken. It's like, I know that they know that you know, but then you just get blown up because you're like, oh, they're not gonna meet me here, just grab you.
A great interrupt from Justdiesel, but wasn't able to get the hit confirm. Now this is a great opportunity for Ryusui to actually go for the mix-up, but the burst, Justdiesel catching it off guard.
Yeah, it just feels like Justdiesel just glued to the ground. Ryusui has applied so much pressure that they feel that they can't go anywhere. Oh, up the wall, the damage.
I always love seeing the wall combos because you don't really see it often, and unless it's like those opportunities where it's just like free opening, get in, create the damage, and then just start climbing on the wall.
All right, different attempt here. Tries to swing with that crouch. Heavy slash there, but again, Ryusui right on top of Justdiesel, and look at them just maneuvering the field, dodging all of those normal spikes he's trying to put out there.
Love some of these staggers here, actually creating, opening up, beautiful block on the burst, and this is not going to actually do any wall break. Instead, we're just going to get the wall shatter now from the Wild Assault, and because of the Wild Assault, that is a hard knockdown into straight command grab and 7 perfect letters. That is the first perfect of this block. Oh
yeah, Ryusui is cooking right now. Justdiesel needs to turn it on. Do they even have gas in the tank right now? They just have felt like they don't have a place in the match. Ryusui is really setting the pace.
Yeah, it seems as it's been a struggle to try to, even there with that 2S, it was very difficult for Justdiesel to actually get through. And this is another command grab, not using RC, just going for another command grab to just seal the deal.
Just masterful play here, Ryusui moving on 3-0 there. Just really showing off how maneuverable Chip is. Yes. Made sure to stay out of range for a lot of Baiken's pokes there, making sure the approach was so clean. We even saw them run in, back out, watch Baiken whip, and then you whip punish them.
Yes.
This immaculate play there. So clean.
I just love when you're in your opponent's head in those like corner moments and you're just like, all right, I'm gonna do a backdash, and then they're gonna try to like actually do slash because they're definitely panicking. They're definitely like, I need to get out of this corner, and then that counter hit, you just hear counter, and it's like so satisfying because you know that you're now in a perfect position. That's your win condition.
Oh yeah,
essentially. So very good job there. That is gonna be a 3-0. Justdiesel will be heading to the lower side. You know, one thing too is this is a perfect example of how Baikens can struggle in like really intense staggering strings like that Chip has. Also too, just getting opened up by the low consistently, because at the beginning we saw the overhead, no punishes off the overhead, and that was almost like a sign for Ryusui to be able to actually go for lows and then start mixing comfortably, not having to use any RCs for the matter. Even with the command grab, that was just like a looped command grab twice.
And it was definitely one of those things where it's like, even if this is not the cleanest mix-up, I'm just going for it. I'm in their head right now. This is going to do not a lot of damage, but the mental damage, immense.
Yes. And I think that that's where Chip can get really scary. Like, you have to have a strong mental against a character that's very fragile. And it's almost like a balance, you know? It's just like, oh, okay, I have to have this strong mental against the character that I only need to just one touch. But I love the beanie here, the Neko Arc beanie. Absolutely.
Oh, I see the eyes now. Oh my god, that's actually so sick.
You know, I saw the eyes first before I saw the little mouth.
Yeah, at first I was like, that's kind of a weird design. No, I love that. Is that sold here? If so, I need to find it.
I kind of hope so. Just because, like, I would love to. That would be like the cosplay for the weekend.
That's the thing. You got like a white shirt. You got the skirt. Easy peasy. Enter the cosplay contest. GG's.
Alrighty. So yes.
Hold up.
I know. It's our husband.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Anji sighting on the CEOtaku stream.
A versus a Happy Chaos. Now this is a character that we love talking about, don't we?
I mean, you can just end it there. This is a character. Yeah, still incredibly strong Happy Chaos. Yeah, it's still insanely good. The game plan is a little different, but now it's a lot more focused on that zoning that was already so strong on Happy Chaos. So we're going to have to see if Skinkyboye has what it takes here against Lukesfl.
Now, with that full screen burst, it does help a little bit, but Lukesfl gonna be able to just stub it, getting the cross up, and just jumping over, getting gold burst for some positive tension off of Anji's spin. There goes the 2S, and we're gonna be able to go into Duex Machina. And you already know, get those resources back. That is definitely gonna kill too.
Yeah, even if that didn't kill, that was still a hard knockdown. It's some more shenanigans here. So let's see if Skinkyboye can make it happen. No, big counter hit starting off. And look at that close S. The damage here in the corner. Going to go get sent to the other side. Oh my goodness. Yeah, rough start here with Skinkyboye, but still has burst.
Yes, and actually being able to use it now is going to get opened up with the grab because unfortunately Anji spin is grabbable, and this is going to be into Duex Machina. Very quick set of matches here from Luke. And what's good about seeing this in a way in Luke's case, it's just the fact that he's very aware of sort of the Anji gimmicks, right? Like usually you want to go ahead and dance, but he already backdashed me at it. He already went ahead and grabbed off the Ko. It's a good time for Luke right now, not so much for Skinkyboye.
Okay, able to get out of that mix there. The burst, big start. No, the burst right through the overhead, so tough.
Unfortunately, that go burst is going to be in favor of Luke, and Skinkyboye is going to have to just hold all of this. Now, the Japanese guts coming into play, but this is a lot of damage. Okay, there we go. Counter hit. Gonna go for the projectile. Gets the overhead, not going to go into the red RC. Does have to block on the wide RC, and Lukesfl is able to get the jump in on the jump shot.
It is just so tough. Happy Chaos doing the Happy Chaos things here, and he gets poked the low. That's crazy. It goes right under that 6 heavy slash, and he's still keeping the pressure on right now.
Ew, that is interesting. Because the slump sort of happened, but then the wild assault came from Luke. And a great block there. This actually might be close to a perfect. Let's see, this is Duex Machina with the damage. Yep.
All right, 2 matches straight here for Lukesfl. Definitely showing a lot of experience here in that Anji matchup. It's a little tough here, but again, you know, you just have to be... Okay, as I was about to say, don't spin, but there we go. Yeah, Lukesfl. Getting Skinkyboye to burst again and bursting right back, trying to maintain that full screen presence.
This is probably one of Anji's toughest matchups, and this right here is the reason why you have to be able to dash block in to just be able to close in on some of the gaps, but the gunshots and the curse ball do not let you go. And with that Duex Machina, shatter the wall and you're out of here. Potential set point here for Lukesfl against Skinkyboye.
All right, the spin right through. All right, there we go. Yeah, just taking the pressure here, not doing too much. Butterflies out.
Okay, using Fujin to apply some pressure. Going for the forward heavy slash. There goes that 5K, which is actually a great way to stub off from Luke, but having to use the red RC to keep the overhead safe. Tries to get some of these positive frames going. That risk gauge, though, is pretty high. All it takes is 1, but Lukesfl gonna be caught in the burst. The 5P, not gonna be able to convert, but there we have it.
Oh, no, not the stakey leg off the back there. Wild assault, we have a knockdown again.
Yep, essentially safe setup for Curse Ball, and this is into this overdrive focus. And heavy gunshot, and we're gonna see Duex Machina to seal the deal with Luke taking it clean 3-0.
Yep, very clinical stuff here, showing off that Happy Chaos is indeed still a character.
Not only a character, but as an Anji main, I kind of cry on the inside.
Oh, man.
Listen, every single time someone comes into like my chat and is like, hey, you could just do this with against Happy Chaos. Yeah. And I just stare, and I'm just like, what do you want me to do?
Yeah, simply do not get hit. Like, you know, just don't. Don't get hit by the bullet.
don't get hit. Just, you know, it sounds like a skill issue at that point. No, but that was actually some really good matchup knowledge there from Lukesfl, especially considering that, like, we saw in some moments a backdash off of Mirare. One thing I definitely wanted to see more of from Skinkyboye is more usage of the hard knockdown and actually getting into some pressure. There's a couple of moments where, yes, the 6H was really good to use, but, you know, when you have Mirare, you either want to go for your safe jump to start up some pressure, or you want to actually go ahead and bring out Shitsu to really stop, like, those get-up, wake-up moments from any character, essentially. But still, very good games from both players. And we have an Atlanta player. I love seeing the Atlanta players. They are such they're like as cool of a rep of players as we are for Florida.
Yeah, it's definitely been, you know, we've had Atlanta and Florida, or it's funny how you say Atlanta, Georgia and Florida. Let me not just generalize. Yeah, we're only told just Atlanta. No, Georgia's great. Like, Georgia-Florida rivalry has always been so much fun throughout the years, even since, like, you know, 09, like, go way back. Been intensely competitive between the two regions, so it's just always fun seeing them come down and play some games.
All right, it looks like we have Ramathal versus Bridget. Now, Bridget, another character. You know, this is interesting because Ramathal kind of got touched, has a new move as well, and Bridget is more of a character I feel like gotten stronger since season 2.
Yeah, still incredibly strong mixed potential there with the yo-yo. So I am always a fan of Brisket on screen.
Oh, 100%. And letting these intros rock.
Yeah, you don't really see these too often. I love to see it. Yeah, just letting it rock completely.
You know, I wonder how. Obviously, we're going to see it now with this matchup, but this is a matchup we don't really get to see often unless it's like super late. But we have Ronincat on Ramathal versus Shyshy on Bridget.
Oh no, into the corner we go. Gets the knockdown. All that damage too.
Yeah, this is one not too good for Shyshy. Has to use the burst. Does get 6P counter hit, and this is some pressure right now. Fast RC to bring out purple RC to try to mix up Wild Assault as well. All of these resources, and Shyshy having to block the last part of those sequences.
And that's one of the most brutal parts about, you know, having more options here on the offense with that Wild Assault. Shyshy wasn't able to get a burst back, so just kind of had to hold all of that pressure there in the corner.
A miss input there is going to cost Shyshy, as this is going to be a full wall break from Ronincat. Gonna dash up just a little bit, gets the purple RC with that momentum, reaching all the way and opening up, actually getting the side switch and another side switch with the red RC.
Oh my goodness.
Wow!
And that's the first match with a perfect Ronincat. Good Lord, just playing musical chairs in the corner there off that combo.
I don't think I've seen many Ramathals go for that fast purple RC as often as you would think, because it worked both times essentially.
Yeah. It's kind of tough too, because the way that they kind of set it up with that PRC, there's like a tiny gap, and that's where you get hit. So it's like, oh man, I tried to get out and I got cooked for it.
Yeah, really good knowledge checks. But this overdrive is going to catch Shyshy, going to be able to get the safe jump in, and unfortunately not blocking, and that is going to be all Ronincat wrote for this round.
Yeah, they're just going ham right now. You love to see it. Oh, there we go. Big start for Shyshy. Getting some yo-yo pressure going on. Oh, nice avoidance there, but gets punished off the other side.
A jump slash, able to get the air-to-air, and look at just this damage right now onto Shyshy. Ronincat actually picking up very pleasantly there.
All right, wheelies right in, getting some pressure going, tries to go for the command grab, nice burst.
Triple RC to actually go and dash up just a little bit to anti-air with the 6B, and this is a great pickup.
Nice!
Twice in a row with a well-done job from Ronincat. That was actually super good. That was really, I would say, like, really good reads, essentially, from Ronincat.
Yeah, very dominating 2-0 so far. Shyshy, maybe take a little breather, because Ronincat's just going all over him.
Yeah, definitely sometimes you need to take that minute. even go back to character select at some point. You know, tournaments are definitely stressful, especially when you're on stream too. But we did see a little bit of pickup from Shyshy from the last game, so I'm actually interested to see where those pickups can lead, because I definitely think Shyshy can do it.
Yeah. Very nice. Blocks the 6P. Oh, staggered right off the Rekka. Off rip, resetting again the pressure here in the corner. Tries to get out. No, nice blocking, but the grab coming in there.
Interesting usage of the backdash and the sword exploding. So when Shyshy went for the 6P, it's going to get caught in it. And this is just straight pressure. There's that new move.
Ooh.
Actually vortexing it back. But the DP coming out from Shyshy and able to get the jump slash. This is a great start here. Has enough meter to work with as well.
Yeah, but not a lot of health though, so we can't get chipped here. No!
Oh, or traded in some cases.
All right, getting right back into it here. Shyshy, you know, about to get knocked down here to loser side.
Okay, good dust, unable to actually get the full pickup on it, but backing away to take a minute and analyze. There goes the counter hit from Shyshy.
Nice
Setting up Yo-Yo. And actually going for the low. I like that. That was actually catching Ronin off guard.
Oh no. Huge chance. Love the burst. Keep the momentum going.
Oh
no!
The attempt to grab. Unfortunately, Ronincat not going to be able to actually convert off of it. There goes the air-to-air, though, winning that interaction. The DP comes out from Shyshy very close. But this might be it.
Yeah, the laser super here. We're gonna have to oh, the RC for more damage. That's not enough.
Whoa!
We have the RC for the DP. No, just gonna block it out.
Oh, deflect shield coming out, pushing back, but no, the far slash.
Brutal stuff there. Like literally was just on the tiniest bit of chip to keep the match going, but great stuff there for the Ronincat.
I definitely felt like Ronincat was a little bit scared there for a second. It was like, wait a minute. I have to hit damage. Hold on. I have to I have to back away just a little bit. That was actually a really, I think probably Shyshy's best round. The deflect shield was a really good choice. It's just that far slash is gonna reach. That's a disjointed move essentially. The purple RC into the overdrive. I realized after it was like hitting, obviously.
Yeah.
They nerfed many of the overdrive's damage. They scaled it. So that was more than likely one of the ways to be able to secure that same amount of damage as in previous patches and be able to be consistent with it. So that was actually a really good conscious optimization choice for Ronincat.
Yeah, and it's really cool. Again, people, even though it's been a bit since the mechanics have been implemented and, you know, people are still trying to find ways to use them.
Yes.
But, you know, being able to pull that out during a tourney match where it's very stressful, you know, high commendations, great stuff.
Absolutely, and it looks like our next match is going to include Razzo, recently acquired by FlyQuest.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So I believe M.RAGE had released a statement that they went ahead and let Razzo and Tempest join FlyQuest, which is really good because FlyQuest has been a really interesting entity so far in the scene, very supportive. But actually picking up many of the CLG used to be players and actually trying to bring them over and doing them, you know, picking really good, strong players that have really worked hard for it.
That's awesome, yeah. So are they still part of M.RAGE?
I believe that they're like obviously still, you know, talking. Essentially, it sounds like a breakup.
Like, yeah, we're still talking.
It sounds like a
we still
manga.
do things.
Just being like, yeah, you know, slice of life. You know, typical high school romance. Just having to break up. They'll talk. They're still friends. They'll talk it out and stuff. But the real protagonist is now with the right protagonist.
Okay, so we just got an update from production. They are ripping both tags, so I think they're, you know, everything's still copacetic. Yeah. Everything's still good.
Absolutely. I'm not too sure if this is a button check. I would be very surprised. I'm not sure if I heard if Razzo was actually
Golden Giovanna for the tournament.
Yeah, right. I'm a little shocked at that.
Well, look like we're going in. I don't think there's a button check here. And now I am super excited.
Yeah, this is actually very interesting. Because obviously we all know Razzo as this Leo player, right? And very strong Leo player. Why Giovanna? That's such a stark contrast.
Well, people have been saying Giovanna is cooking this patch, so I'm here for it.
And we do have a Faust on screen, another character with both a new move and interesting properties as well.
Ooh, nice pickup off that dash in with a 5K.
And this is going to be Waffles from 9 moves. Great jump in and gets the command grab, catching Razzo doing faultless defense. Brings out the Afro, and that is going to explode with the guard crush.
Ooh, a little bit scary neutral. Nice. The blue RC here gonna get a lot of damage here off that fully charged dust.
Very nicely done. Able to wall break, and Razzo's gonna actually back off. Clashes in the air due to the interesting properties of that kick, but actually blocking the YRC and getting the counter hit.
Yeah, clean stuff already. Nice pickup. Wheels didn't get to play too much there. There we go. Mix, mix, mix.
All the mixes. Unfortunately, that overhead was a little too plus on the knockdown, so wasn't going to be able to get hit.
Oh, yeah, nice. Avoids the overhead there. Wheels turning, gets the pressure started. Oh, no, the Scarecrow mix-up.
Oh, this is not good for Razzo. Oh, but unfortunately, not getting the dust hit blocks the burst, and this is actually a good pickup.
Nice side switch, misses the far heavy slash there in the combo. Still great positioning. What a pickup off the 6P.
Very good 6P there from Razzo. Looking really strong with the Giovanna already. I like it.
I'm digging it.
And that is going to put Razzo 1-0 against Waffles.
Oh, nice big open up off the too heavy slash there. We'll try to go for the hook.
Great kick there to anti-air, and that's going to go for the Wild Assault pickup. Wild Assault brings such good momentum. Going to be able to use another Wild Assault to get the hard knockdown, and getting the safe jump to go for the counter hit. And really,
what the hell was that?
That is part of the new meta for Giovanna. Able to actually kind of like sort of delay her jump kick.
All right, there we go. Afro on deck, go for the fuzzy there if they choose to go for it. The hook.
It's time to go fishing.
Nice, clean stuff there from Wheels.
Now that will put Razzo with some burst meter. Now Wheels is going to be able to use the Wild Assault. Does take away that burst factor and locks out the burst with the command grab. And we do get the counter hit into the dust. Razzo using full burst, and unfortunately getting counter hit here with the mix.
Oh, should we be able to clear it out here? Not enough. Just go for chip now.
Yep.
Holding FD. Do not give Razzo the chance. Nice anti-air with a perfect there. And now that I read it, it's Waffles and it's not Wheels. My eyes are just bad.
I was like,
I apologize, Waffles.
You know, sometimes the F can look like an E, so.
All right, Waffles in the corner now. Goldburst coming out, getting that positive bonus. Whoa, what a great block.
That was very scary because Mini Faust actually had opened up Razzo in that moment. There goes the jump dust once again. Gonna try to get the Scarecrow out.
Nice.
And another command grab. Actually, perfect setup too with the 100 ton.
Ooh, nice. Jump syringe. Trying to pick up that combo there, but Razzo now. Oh my god, that could have been a lot there, but now Mini Faust, the homie's coming out, gonna come back, but doesn't even need it.
That was a very risky scalpel, but because of that guard crush actually worked in the favor of Waffles. Let's see if Razzo can pick this up now, though. Can I get?
Oh yeah, actually did not actually hit the Wild Assault. They were too high for it, so just had to take the wall break.
Indeed, there goes the bomb. Actually going for the throw, just in time to go onto the other side and get the throw to avoid the bomb completely. And the double red are.
OTGS, okay, that got a little scary, whatever, it's fine.
I was gonna be like,
worked out.
The red RC was fancy, but the OTG was even like riskier but fancier.
Sometimes you gotta swag out a little bit, you know? Add a little sauce to it. Nice, Razzo going to work here on the corner against Waffles. Nice, gets the grab into the corner.
Here goes this special cancel dash, but catching Waffles from backdashing, and Razzo's gonna pick it up and hit confirm to go up 2-1 right now against Waffles.
Yeah, it looked like Waffles had a lot of momentum riding into that match, but Razzo bringing it right back.
I can see each of them like actually trying to adapt to each other. This gold burst is gonna give some positive tension, and this is great for Waffles. Gonna get the Afro out as well as establish the dust. There goes the actual crouching dust.
Yeah, good stuff with the tap dust there, trying to chase him down. I love the avoidancy from Waffles now. This is definitely how you want to play the match. You gotta force Razzo to come to you.
Another command grab goes out, brings out the Afro. Once again, the jump dust coming out to set up, and the delay on the Scarecrow.
Woo!
Woo!
We are
This
mixing.
pressure!
Nice! Gets out of the command grab. Huge chance for Razzo to get some damage on the board here.
And that wild assault, allowing Razzo to get the hard knockdown and establish some pressure. Doesn't have a lot of health to work with, so literally has to get the opening right here, exactly like that, gets the counter hit. But the burst from Waffles at the last second, choosing to use it.
The RC to turn around and get the grab. Smart stuff.
A risky burst that actually paid off with that purple RC cancel. That was great for Razzo on potential set point now, hopefully to move on.
But Waffles still fighting it out here. No big open up here from Razzo. Went the wrong way, luckily for Waffles.
Oh, there goes this counter hit from Waffles. And being able to get the full screen carry, brings out all the items out on board.
Yeah, we got the, oh, the trumpet actually didn't activate there.
There goes Spinning Bounce, just yeeting.
Yeah, there's still a bomb. No. Oh no, there's the trumpet.
Another command grab, and Waffles stays alive.
Ooh, got a little crazy there, but I love the Hail Mary in the super item toss.
A great 2P, gets the wild assault to actually push towards the corner. Tries to anti-air, but the faultless defense stops it. There goes Meteors, beautiful bomb out. Banana's not out.
Oh my god, this runs all the way in! Oh, actually manages to avoid the trumpet there, works out there, but Waffles fighting right back with a close S mix.
Very nice,
No.
I think this box has to be yup. And actually whipping on the grab because it was 2+ after the RC. So this is great for Waffles, the deflect shield having to come into place. The instant scalpel, and Waffles stays alive for the 2-2.
Okay, all right, we are 2-2 right now. Let's see if Waffles has what it takes, or with Razzo will hold it down.
Burst out in the open, gonna get the mix. Unfortunately, the burst from Raz is gonna put Waffles in the corner, but the throw gets them out of it. And another command grab to boot as well. The Afro is out, there goes the jump dust. Delay on Scarecrow to once again keep the Scarecrow safe during that interaction.
Look at all this damage that Razzo has just gotten just from Chip. Like, they've been pressuring for such a long time, but now Razzo's turn here. Waffles in the corner, trying to stack her out, jump back jab, it works out.
Great throw tech. Unfortunately, the jump dust is not going to hit here. Oh, dropping the last part of the combo there from Razzo. Tries to mix quickly.
Oh, that's huge. Goes the RC side switch too.
Trying to go for the grab with the blue RC, creating the slowdown just enough for Razzo to take the first round.
Oh my goodness, set point now here for Razzo. What you got, Waffles?
We got a scalpel, we got mix, we got items, we can do this.
Yeah, and burst is coming up pretty soon, so you do have options for the wild assault though. Big open up from Razzo.
Oh, very nice pickup into the hit confirm. And that is going to do a lot of damage with that hard knockdown in play from Razzo. Unfortunately, the actual dive going to be counter hit. And then the purple RC into the command grab.
No, they're cross up mix. We still have the explosion off the Afro there. Nice, the blue RC back to PRC, keeping the pressure still going. A hit from Razzo.
The instant air jump, but the bomb coming into place, and this is not looking good right now for Waffles. Has to actually hold all of this damage, but barely losing any HP there. Unfortunately, though, the kick. Razzo successfully, though, able to move on 3-2. What a Faust, though, and what a Giovanna. Very nicely done.
I am exhausted. What
I'm
an
like,
insane
yo.
set. I am just like, man, that was so insanely tense in those last moments. Really, Waffles trying to block it out, trying to get a situation where they could do anything. But Razzo just keeping the pressure on, kept it real chill, just being like, you have to keep blocking until I let you out.
Yeah,
like you are not dismissed by the bell, I am the bell.
There was a lot of moments too where like some of the pickups that Waffles was doing, honestly, truth be told, it all came down to who picked up their dropped combo better at some point, right? Like, you know, there was moments where I personally really liked that there was like that instant dive that Waffles was doing. Really made you rethink like, oh, wait a minute, I'm gonna have to block this. Also, Razzo was blocking Scalpel very much often. To the point where it was like, I'd rather just take the chip than try to go for the risk of like doing a 6P in that far and then getting pulled in to then be command grabbed. And that's actually really hard to like mentally not get overwhelmed by, because that's one thing that Faust does really well, is like overwhelming you with like the actual command grabs, chip damage, all the cross-ups too.
Yeah, just applying the pressure is really kind of the big thing there. Like, you wouldn't do that in other situations against other characters, but because Giovanna doesn't have that, like, you know, has to either jump it or go for, like, you know, maybe an air dash into 2-on-4S just to gain the distance. So just throwing it out there and being like, you can't really contest this, so let me just get this free chip real quick.
Yep. Couldn't agree more with you. I'm not too, I think if I recognize the face as best as I can, because I'm terrible with faces, I think this might be, no, Eno, okay. Interesting. I thought it was going to be Asuka for a second. Eno is there.
Yeah. No, well, so
Exists.
Eno does have that new move, so some of her, you know, combo extensions do work a lot better there. But Asuka.
Oh, it is Asuka. Okay, I was right. So I believe this is Aneema. I'm not too sure who the opponent is. We'll see in just a second. But actually was playing Testament before and switched to Asuka.
Yeah, Asuka, a menace of a character, literally an MMORPG character, just pulling all of these items and spells out the woodwork.
Is
Oh
it
my
MMO?
goodness.
I'm playing Kingdom Hearts
Okay,
Chain of
fair
Memories
enough.
with this character. And also like all the TCG, which by the way, there's TCG at CEOtaku.
Oh yeah, there is the Guilty Gear Strive TCG game. I've seen some people play it. It looks really cool. I would love to get into those Exceed games. But there we go, letting the intros rock yet again here. But let's see how this turns out. I keep seeing these Asuka clips on Twitter where it has the fully loaded spells and just starts chipping people to death. So you know, I'm always very scared of dealing with this character. I don't have fun against zoners, so whenever I run into against Asuka, I'm just like, no, please, please.
Especially when we're with the characters
Yeah, when we play Anji, yeah.
And this is actually a tough time for Firefistjavo to try to actually get in, because exactly that, like, Eno has to dash in, and her dash is not like a regular dash. She has to actually like float in. And look at just this insane momentum with the gravity out and all the cubes, and finally getting a counter hit in. But look at all that chip damage just from that interaction.
Yeah, and the thing is that Asuka does have to kind of manage the MP there, as you see. But the way that Aneema's playing right now, it doesn't feel like Eno really has a lot of options here. Stuck in the corner, probably going to kill off this wall break there, but clean first round there from Aneema.
So clean, very knowledgeable too, and aware, because that's the thing about Asuka, has all of these test cases and all of the spells. They each are different, and you have to know when to bring them out and get ready for them. So once again, bringing out the staff, unfortunately on cooldown, not without mana just yet.
Yeah, had a big opportunity. The MP is a little low. No, we're loaded right back up.
Ooh, dashing through to avoid the chemical love, and then brings out the overhead. Very slow overhead, but very hard to block sometimes, and getting the wall break as well.
A lot of MP to work with here. Goes for the HCL. RC to get something started. What a check!
I love that. I love Aneema's using the red RC to actually burst bait Firefistjavo. Burst baiting has been a little bit harder with this patch, and definitely harder, even more harder to actually punish. So really good stuff there from Aneema.
Oh no, the cubes are out yet again. This controls so much space, but has Aneema in the corner. It's your chance to try to get something started, but the staff is just waiting there menacingly.
And also waving all the cubes in the air. The test case that Aneema is in right now is allowing this offensive pressure to just continue. Reloading on the mana, going for the teleport. Does not have cards in place though, so he's gonna have to try to figure out how to get out of this corner and play some really good defense to be able to reload on the cards. Able to get one in, and brings it out with the super. And now we're fully stocked up back on the cards with this test case. And this is just gonna be cube central right now. Incredible stuff here from Aneema with the Asuka.
Yep, just opening up again. It's so tough. You have to be able to make sure that Asuka can't get started. Asuka doesn't have great defensive options. Once you get that pressure started, it's game time.
Interesting usage of the new move to actually set up and get the wall break using Wild Assault to get the hard knockdown and try to dash in. And this is something we were talking about for Firefistjavo. It's really hard for Ino to get in when you're being zoned out, but once she's in, she can mix you and really make you keep guessing. And this is a great second wall break of this round. Looking really solid. Tries to go for the grab. Too far though for the punish and the forced burst. Firefistjavo now on a round here.
Yeah, it worked out there, but I don't know, using burst offensively like that just to maintain the corner there for Aneema. But again, Aneema cornered again. If Javo can keep him here, it'll work out for him.
I see Aneema here trying to reload on both the slash as well as the other heavy slash on the test cases. Still no cards, able to get the first card up. And we do have that super. I love that to actually avoid having to reshuffle through everything, keeping the input simple.
Oh, nice grab. Here we go again. Should be OTG, not enough, and the chip. Man, it really has been the Aneema show right now. It just looks so hard to deal with a lot of the pressure that Asuka gets to pull out there.
I see the attempt was to use the fire, the actual fireball, but wasn't going to be able to get it. And this is once again some good pressure from Firefistjavo using the new moon. Wild Assault comes out, actually using all of the bar to get the hard knockdown from those combos. Great 6P into the chemical love, and great bar slash as well. And that was very nice there to get the perfect.
Yeah, clean stuff. Went for the heavy stroke there, knowing that Aneema's always looking for the S stroke. So worked out there for Javo. I think they're starting to get kind of understanding of what they can do here in the neutral against Aneema.
And that's really important too, because Aneema is no slouch either. Very on top of their characters as well. Gets the 2K 2D and actually walks a little bit back to get the counter hit. There goes the red RC and gets the Wild Assault for the hard knockdown.
Yeah, we're seeing a huge different catches the backdash here. Pressure's on. The YRC comes out. No, Aneema's out to play. We're locked out right now.
Pressure is going here. Brings out the shock cube. And then the 3 green cubes. And Firefistjavo having to block on the 4 cubes.
I love the vision here. Nice, great tech, but you're stuck here in the corner with Aneema pressuring on. And the poke out. And there we go, Javo getting one on the board.
That was such a good 2K poke. Sometimes you have to take those risks, because if you don't, you're just getting stuck there. And that would have been a very dangerous situation that Aneema could have definitely come back from if Firefistjavo did not take the poke.
Yeah, and that was definitely a huge match for Javo, because now Javo's like, I can do this. I just need to pressure Asuka. I don't know, but Aneema going to work here now in the corner. We got the spell stocked up.
Forcing the whiff on the 6P. Firefistjavo trying to pick up some form right now. Gonna have to use the actual drill to be able to get out. And great YRC from Firefistjavo. Tries to apply some pressure. Brings out the new move to actually guard break.
Oh, nice stroke. Managed to get out though. You gotta close that distance. Aneema's trying to space out to get a little bit more spells on deck, but great confirm.
Yeah, right now we're on more of the supportive test case, which is you can tell by the moon on the bottom. So many of these spells that are here are meant to help regain the mana and meter, but with Aneema now losing full mana, it is literally just one touch, a chip, and that is all Firefistjavo needs. Backdashes to get the 2K.
Yeah, Javo is definitely smelling blood right now. It's like you had nothing in that round, and I am going to get that one hit.
Tries to go for the stroke to tree to go under. And there goes the jump using deflect shield to stop the pressure. Goes under the cube, but still Aneema is just prepared. Still on this more standard default test case.
Nice.
Deflect shield from Javo.
That was so smart to push Aneema towards the corner too. Javo looking like Mission Impossible right now, just weaving through all of the cubes, all of the blocks, all of the spells. But there we go, big 2P out, and now Aneema's free again.
Definitely using some of the health points from Aneema to actually rebuild mana, get the Wild Assault. And we're actually going to go for the safe jump, deflect shield to prevent it.
Oh no, huge pickup here, has so much bar to work with too. Aneema going to cash it out.
Yep.
Oh man, it is so tense right now. But now Aneema on set point here up against Firefistjavo.
Oh, we do see this change in the test case. Right now, Aneema trying to bring out some of these cubes. There goes the first cube. Actually trying to change it up. Unfortunately, out of mana, so any damage that Javo does is going to hurt twice as much against Aneema, having to use that burst. Brings out the full cube, able to actually catch Javo in the air with it.
Oh no, the wires is blocked, but not really too much of a punish.
Oh, this goes through, gets the counter hit off of the cubes, full burst, and another full screen cube coming out from Aneema.
No. Look, all that bar, trying to avoid all the chip here. Moving in on them, nice block here. Javo still fighting it out.
Aneema not having a lot of cards to work with, has to wait for the overdrive, and it's almost here. Javo gonna break the wall. This will not kill because of the shield from Asuka.
Deflect shield, so smart.
Almost whipping completely, brings out the full cube overdrive. Flame cubes out, and this is a slow to be able to get the shock after. Wow!
Oh my goodness, smart stuff there from Aneema, but Javo, it looked like the puzzle pieces were coming together. Oh man, tough stuff, but you really can't be mad at how they played. So clean and starting to really understand the matchup there.
I couldn't agree more with you. Javo was actually, had the right idea. I think what, more than anything, was just how, I would say, pick up on scrambles and adapting that Aneema was. Notice too that many of the times that you saw Aneema run out of cards was really near the time when the overdrive bar was at least half full. To actually be able to do the overdrive to get back all the cards, that's actually really smart. That's very knowledgeable. Because usually some Asuka players will just like reload right away when they do like middle of their block strings.
Yeah.
But instead Aneema is like, I just need to pressure, keep you there, and then I'll just regain mana. There were a couple of moments where the actual mana shield did deplete completely, but it still worked out in the end for Aneema.
Yeah, just and that is kind of threading the line there too. Like if you're not loading back up immediately and you're not like going hard on like MP recovery, like they really did kind of straddle that line of like pressure versus safety there with Asuka, and it did work out in a lot of situations there, and that and it worked out there. They ended up winning the set, but Javo finding the gaps, almost figuring it out. So.
Yep. Definitely has the right idea, and I think that that's really big, especially for a character like Asuka. We talked about it a little bit before, but you know that's a character that was just very recent. But we do have what looks to be Flash, and I'm not too sure who the. I have a feeling it's the Happy Chaos player. We don't know because I think Flash is still playing Kai.
Oh yeah, Kai Kisuke there. Flash definitely been playing Kai for a bit. Did try a couple other characters, but going back to Kai, Kai is pretty good right now. I keep seeing memes about Kai being the best. No, there's no way. But
don't give the Kai down players ammo Do not give them ammo, okay?
Oh my god.
All right. Oh, it looks like this is Lukesfl, who won earlier in the bracket. Going to be going up against Flashmetroid. And this has been a really strong Happy Chaos, too, for this pool. Yeah,
Luke repping South Florida scene for Strive is actually kind of insane. Like, you know, with Marvello too. They've really been putting a lot of work here, but now Flashmetroid going to work here. Got the Fujira arc there in the corner. Pokes out. Oh no.
Blocking the DP and using purple RC to go ahead and block the burst attempt from Flashmetroid. Very good stuff there from Luke.
Yeah, and that's like a tough draw there against Happy Chaos. Like, you know, that's a bad situation for any character, but when you've done it against Happy Chaos, you're like, man, I'm really not doing great, huh?
Using the Wild Salt, we're going to probably see the safe jump and be able to get the heavy gunshot. Tries to go for the grab with the tech and a beautiful 6E here. Lukesfl has full bar and meters and can get all of that focus meter back and just happily sit in full screen to reload. And you know how you doing? This is just typical Happy Chaos players doing what they do best, just sitting back.
And I do love at least that Flash was doing like a tap FD, so he wasn't wasting all of the bar there, but swing it there, Luke, closing out that first match with the haymaker.
It's tough. It's tough to get in, especially with Happy Chaos being able to just reload. Actually had some input changes too, so a lot input actually being a lot easier than before.
Oh, nice. Able to get Luke into the corner here. No! Clean hit, and there we go. Back in the blender we go for Happy Chaos. Nice block, goes for the overhead.
Here's the blue RC to try to continue on. Actually, the Wild Assault guard breaking and backdashing away to avoid the grab. Flashmetroid finally able to get that strike throw, gets the tap dust, and gets the Fooder arc for another tap dust to be able to break the wall.
Yeah, but Lukesfl does have access to burst here. Any point in time can just bust out.
YRC to catch Flash off. And the staggers here from Flash has been really nicely done. There goes the Eclat to go into the projectile. And a nice pickup, but a very good throw.
Yeah, very Guilty Gear stuff there. I love seeing those throws so close to the floor.
I love when air throws happen. They're such a read sometimes. And it's just so satisfying to hit.
There we go again. Luke zoning out here. Getting some of that bar back. The roll through. Gets the open up. Nice. Goes for the DP there.
Another strike throw situation. That Spark really keeping it a grab once again in the air to keep Luke pretty much essentially in the corner before going for the wall break. And this is just a tap. And there he goes. With the projectile able to succeed it. And Flashmetroid now on the board 1-1.
Yeah, firing right back. Flash definitely adapting from that first match, being like, okay, cool, I get it. I need to apply the pressure and keep it on. Because off that first match, it was literally like, oh, I messed up, let me burst. Oh, I got baited, and then he just exploded. So I do like the adaptation here. Flash not, just going for it.
Absolutely. Already a good start here from Luke. Going to actually end the combo with the Curse Ball. Gets the tap dust, forcing Flashmetroid to use the burst, and has enough time to reload. Oh, very nice! The Stun Dipper, using actually 2P to take the clone out, and then getting Stun Dipper out to advance.
Yeah, super smart stuff, but locked in. The shots are on deck here in the corner. We're getting the wall stick. Are we going to the super? No, just keeping it real simple.
Oh, Dragon install. It's
my Chuny side is coming out. No, it just gets anti-air. It doesn't even get to use it. He said, I can't control my eye.
Winning the air-to-air, getting the jump key, and able to break the wall so early in the match. This is perfect for Luke to still get positive bonus from here. Look how fast that bar is just going. Gets the tap dust. And into the 2x Machina, and we're already doing another wall break. It's only been 10 seconds since the match started.
Life comes at you fast in Guilty Gear's Drive. The wild assault, the unblockable. There we go. The corner for the shimmy, the grab. RC and Luke. 2 straight rounds, and that's a perfect.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That like little shimmy to like bait the backdash was pretty.
Chef's kiss.
Yes.
Mwah, fantastic. On again, jockey for neutral. Huge open up here. Yeah, instant burst. Yeah, Luke doesn't mind spending it that early. If you can get that distance, you can just slowly wear down Flashmetroid just through attrition.
Yeah, this is where Happy Chaos thrives, right? It's in that full screen section. And we do have the wall break from that wall stick. Blue RC does the jumpy, read the burst, but let go too late. Or too early.
That was just insane. That Luke's like, you know, I'm gonna Blue RC and just go for 5K. And there you go, cashing out again. Deus Ex Machina gonna get the round, and now Luke on set point. Sock, good lord, this character.
This character, man. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. I don't know what we need to do with this character. All I can say is this character just exists.
Indeed, theater exists, but Flashmetroid, no, I was about to say, is getting the pressure on. Luke gets a great hit. Back to full screen we go. We are so concentrated right now.
Yeah, it's so hard for Kai to actually get in with those bullets, and Curse still in effect right now. Does get the throw, and this is actually a good opportunity. Unfortunately, the throw whiffing and getting opened up by the roll, and now we have the Curse on, so those shots are just pretty much auto-target locked. And this is very close. There goes the burst to use early.
Oh! Smart stuff. The super comes out, beats out the roll, and Flashmetroid is still in it.
Oh, here we go. Shots into 2S, gets the tap dust, and we are actually get the wall slump. Another tap dust, but unfortunately it whips and into the gunshot, catches Flashmetroid on the attempt to punish. Deus Ex Machina goes out, and this is Flashmetroid's essentially 2 chances. Burst, and this final interaction.
Ooh.
There we go!
Nice pickup!
That was huge. This is perfect for Flashmetroid. Gets the dragon install as well. So we get the hard knockdown, and this creates the perfect opportunity for Flash to utilize dragon install.
Oh yeah, could have got a little bit more off of that. Still fine. Gets the jump heavy slash. Blue RC not enough just yet. He still has a chance here.
Stun Dipper super plus thanks to the dragon install. Gets the curse out. Burst in effect. Another curse out, but the stun Dipper. Watch your toes, Happy Chaos. You don't got shoes.
Yeah, Flash definitely got the ice skates off that, doing the running right into stun Dipper. That went so far, but here you go. These two players going insane right now.
This is a really good match. This is I love what Luke is trying to do, but you can see that Flash just beats those win conditions, and he's golden.
Oh no, tap to us, we're loading up. Nice block this time.
Gets the dash cancel, Blue RC, and going for the grab. Another dash cancel to get the OTG. Blocking the stun Dipper and able to punish stun Dipper.
Yeah, there we go. Off the wall too. Going for that super into wall. I love that.
Oh, having to be careful. There's no bullets reloaded. This is an interesting choice too, actually, because there were opportunities to reload, but instead, Luke chose to be applying the pressure.
Yeah, again, I think Luke really kind of just freestyling at this point. Definitely has a read here on Flashmetroid.
Jumping the grab, and Luke going for another dash cancel, opening up Flashmetroid. Very close to getting burst back, having to gain back all that focus in order to gain access to the gunshot moves. Once again, without bullets, so this is Flashmetroid's chance to be able to accomplish the win here to stay alive in the match.
Yeah, Great Starter still has a bit of bar left. Nice, the stun Dipper RC. We're going into the corner, and there we go. Last match, last round. Lukesfl versus Flashmetroid.
The only time I will say that thank God for that and that OTG move with the, I believe it's the slash.
Yes.
Because any other character would have been like, why does he have that? But it's Happy Chaos, so we'll allow it.
Yes, he needs it, but Lukesfl going to Wicker. Happy Chaos can spend the bar here if they choose to go for it. We're cashing it all out, baby.
Good choice. Gets focus. Also is out of bullets. Now gets bullets back. and doesn't have to worry about reloading. Instead can just safely apply the pressure, tries to go for the jump or the tap dust, but the backdash and Flashmetroid goes down to Lukesfl 3-2.
I want to talk about that last sequence because I was like, man, how is he going to get out of this? There's only one way out of this. There's burst. And the minute I thought that, I saw the Wild Assault in the block string and then took off that little bit of burst bar, and now it's GG's Nori.
So for those of you at home who are still kind of new as to what Wild Assault and Deflective Shield does, so with Wild Assault, it takes a little bit of your burst, about half bar, and when you get hit by it, it actually takes away some of your opponent's burst. So a lot of the times what you'll see, and in this situation is what would happen, is because Luke was able to do the Wild Assault on the block string, that delayed the burst from Flashmetroid and was only able to get it back at the very last second already while Flash was getting counter hit from backdashing the tap dust.
Ooh, that is so brutal. And I was like, man, you better spend it before that Wild Assault comes out. Oh, it's so tough.
Yep, it's a very tough situation, but that's the mind game that this new system mechanic brings out. I personally think that that's like super smart because now you don't have to wait for like either a burst bait or try to use RC, but instead you actually have a little more control in stopping them from going for the burst so early or even so late like that too.
Yeah, I'm always down for more options, and it really does kind of vary up the playstyle where burst is useful even when you aren't at full burst.
Yep.
You know, so having that half burst increment for those mechanics is such a smart use of just like being able to change the game, but not like outright like making things like too different, right?
Yep.
Like when people are talking about adding more rounds, but that would just change the burst economy. I remember people were talking about that earlier on in Strive's life.
Yes, I actually remember saying like if you stay first to 2, you could do the 3 rounds, but it's like you said, it's all about the economy, right? Like you have to be able to manage your resources essentially. And we have pepperysplash from Canada.
Yeah, on the Johnny here, and oh, I love Gold Lewis, the man with the coffin. They put the card down, nice. Open up with the Y.
Oh, we're gonna go into the overdrive, looking like a baddie, and able to get the overdrive off, as well as the wall break and the safe jump. And we also have the cards, right? That's a huge gameplay portion that makes Johnny different than what was his previous iteration. And this is a great way to bring it back. Tries to bring out the coffin to get the auto break. And a great counter hit pickup here from pepperysplash. And another overdrive, once again to look like the baddie that Johnny is.
Indeed, shooting that J real quick, and there, oh, it's not enough!
What? It's not enough, but, you know, let's just get
mini card.
yeah, miss fine. It's fine.
All right, still keeping it going here. Oh, just dashes up, goes for the grab, sending the card out. You gotta be so careful about it.
All right, here goes again the card. Now that does allow Johnny to be safe. Using the deflect shield, not too sure if that was intentional or not, probably was a misinput. But we're still gonna be able to pick it up and gets the slash on the overdrive of the card for another hard knockdown.
Yeah, for a character that usually has like decent time in the mid-range, it's just so tough that Johnny has all of those insanely fast pokes and controls a lot of that range even from the sky. So pepperysplash getting that first match, really showing off the strength of Johnny here.
Johnny's looking really solid here. Pepper is making him work. And I think that's like really important, especially considering that he is the latest addition to the cast. But right now, Red, I am not actually doing a great job here. Might be able to kill. Yep.
Yeah, and this Behemoth Typhoon, we get a perfect here in the first round.
That is what we call the Gold Lewis round.
It's sometimes like that. Nice. Oh my god, the Wild Assault there. Make sure you get that corner carry too, and we're cashing it all out. We're getting that hard knockdown.
Safe jump. And the deflect shield actually going to throw out the card because of how far pepperysplash was. And now these fast RC cancels, thanks to the positive bonus, having so much meter to work with.
Spell it out. The J comes out, and we're getting the knockdown here. Bad situation here for Red. I am not. Trying to go for the shimmy there. Delayed close S.
Oh my gosh. Did you get hit? I got hit.
100%. I was expecting a jump misfire. I was so scared. There we go. Pressure started with Behemoth Typhoon. All that chip too.
Yeah, that Wild Assault also does a great way to like break the guard. Purple RC but gets stuck by the 2P. Peppery Splash gonna have to hit a couple of times. Oh, getting hit by the projectile machine gun. And once again, the Wild Assault coming in clutch to break the guard. And Red I Am Not staying alive and well on the board. 1-1 right now.
Yeah, I love that. Red I Am Not really taking Peppery Splash there, being like, you know what? Maybe I'm not scared of this ripped guy. You know, I got a coffin. I know how to use it.
And I think that's a big thing too, right? We've noticed every time Red I Am Not gets in, it has been using Wild Assault to break the guard and be able to use Behemoth Typhoon consistently.
Yeah, being able to take advantage of those plus frames here, but Peppery Splash going to work here yet again. The big delay tap dust.
Good tap dust, unfortunately not going to be able to get the low. And the drone is out. Once again, the Behemoth Typhoon breaking and doing an insane amount of chip damage.
Oh my god, it went right through the super! Oh yeah, we are. Look at all this chip coming out. You do not have enough bar for this, and there we go! Red I Am Not going to town.
I'm wondering if it's because of the way that Wild Assault is set up, that's the reason why that super got stuck.
Oh my god, Sanki, where'd the health go?
It just left. It went into the coffin.
Oh no! Oh no!
This is not good! Oh!
Alright, Red I Am Not now up 2 on a Peppery Splash. Oh, we're going to character select. Oh yeah.
Peppery Splash played, was it
Zato, yeah.
Yeah.
Even though people were saying that Zato is not a character anymore, but you know, again, hyperbole in the FGC. You know, characters can still get played, but they just are not as effective as they used to be.
Oh, my character's bottom 5, cough, cough, Jacko, and then decide to play and get buffed, and then they're like, yeah, you know, she's okay.
She's all right.
Top 5 now. But you're absolutely right. I've heard a couple of things about Zato as well. It will be interesting to see it in the hands of Peppery Splash. Eddie's already out of the game for now. And Red I Am Not forcing Peppery Splash to use the burst.
Yeah, nice. There we go. Gets the oppose out.
Great YRC also takes out Eddie once again. And the drone is out, so that's going to stop a little bit. Oh, I like it using Zato's, not so much teleport, but down space to be able to avoid and get the grab out. And there goes the instant low from Peppery Splash. Going to get back Eddie quickly and then gets the jump dust.
Yeah, Zato could still do Zato things. That was definitely a Zato round, so.
This is what we were talking about. It's the hyperbole of the FGC, right? It's like literally one of those things where it's like, you know, you say the character is really bad, but sometimes it takes a certain matchups to show that, you know, maybe the character is still that good. Right now, Red I Am Not getting the counter hit. And, great grab from Peppery Splash. Good matchup knowledge, too. Was too close for the Behemoth Typhoon winding up.
Yeah, going for the stabs here. Nice pressure in the corner. The drill's coming out. Oh, yeah. Going to the wall and get a knockdown, and we still have a full Eddie to work with.
Brings out the claps. Once again, goes for the grab, and all the snakes come out. And this might be Peppery Splash's entire round. Yep. Able to tie it up 2-2.
Yeah, 2 rounds straight, looking real strong. You know, Zato, that looked like Zato to me.
Zato things. All the Zato things.
All right, sending out the bomb, trying to work their way in here. Red I Am Not. Nice, the crossover with the jump heavy slash. Oh no, the leap. Huge open up here in the corner, and gonna keep it going too. High-low mix-up off of that too. Wild Assault 2. Oh my god. Imagining Zato with Wild Assault 2 to being able to get that knockdown there. Oh, that was so low to the ground!
This is a great opportunity right now for pepperysplash to use the overdrive, does so, and able to get full Eddie back positive bonus. This is like perfect Zato round right now.
There you go, yeah. Redimnot trying to find a way, trying to YRC to hit Eddie, but no go. Pepperysplash on set point now.
The Zato pick, definitely the wave right now.
Nice, hits Eddie. Yeah, it is now Rediamnot's time to get some pressure going.
Oh yeah, having to use that burst. If not, that would have been a Gold Lewis round very quickly. Able to bring out Frog, and the pickup right here is gorgeous from pepperysplash. Gonna go for the wall slump and then get the overdrive. I've never seen that actually.
I think that they were trying to delay it long enough for them to get unstuck off the wall and then meaty with that. But
that
still works out.
Smart.
Still works out though. We're getting another sword. We're breaking the wall. We have the knockdown. We have positive and we have Eddie. Everything's going so well here for pepperysplash.
All right, we're gonna see the laser beam overdrive. That was so smart. Just hide in the ground to get to avoid the laser from bringing out. We do bring out Eddie once again. Brings out the overdrive to get back the meter, and just staggers right here, having to jump all of this to avoid getting caught. Oh, but the air grab from pepperysplash takes it 3-2.
Yeah, super smart stuff, pepperysplash. You know, going to the tried and true, you know, despite, you know, trying Johnny out, Johnny didn't work out, and Zato came in and cleaned it up.
That was really good. You know, I don't know Zato players. I think we need to have a chat. I think we need to stop the downplay. Okay? All right? You can't tell me, listen, Go Lewis Go Lewis has the Go Lewis round things. All right? That's different from what we just saw here.
Yeah, and it was just crazy in the corner. Like, pepperysplash was like, yeah, but just keep 2P'ing you until you do something. Like, I am not pressed to do anything. Eddie's backing me up. Oppose is just sticking up, like, and like, you're like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Sometimes it just be like that. You know, it be for real like that sometimes. It does look like we have Razzo back, continuing on their run. And
the hair looking clean too. Like,
yes!
I am digging the hair.
I love seeing like the two-tone hairs. Especially with like blonde, it's like really good at just mixing with some of the other colors.
Oh yeah. Every time I see two-tones, I think of Melanie. What's her name? Melanie Martinez. Or Sia. Sia has that two-tone hair.
So this Giovanna, once again, introduced pretty much for CEOtaku.
Yeah. Has
done really good stuff. I think probably maybe one, and this is probably just new character things, right? Because you know, sometimes when you hop into another character, you have this mindset, especially when you've been playing. Oh my gosh, how long has Guilty Gear already been out? 2 years?
It's been 2 years. That, yeah.
Time has just flown by really fast, and sometimes when you play a character for 2 years like that, and then you hop over to another one, it can be a little tricky. But still showing off. This might be a mirror match, though. Yeah,
Giovanna versus Giovanna. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to see a lot of dashing. A lot of 2Ds. Sticking the leg out.
So instead of reflecting on themselves,
and we're letting the intros rock. I love it.
Heaven or hell.
I love these intros, especially when they add like new ones for each of the patches, like each of the seasons.
Oh, dude, I love when they talk to each other in the intro. It's so funny.
All right, so this seems to be more of a poke / pressure game.
Yep.
Who gets the poke often the most first and wins off of those pokes.
Yeah, we're going to see a lot of back and forth here, just kind of the way that Giovanna's pressure is kind of layered. So it's going to kind of see who can steal turns. That's going to be really kind of the big differential here against both of the Giovannas.
Yeah, essentially that is indeed the case. Now, once again, this is a new part of Giovanna with her dash. She's able to sort of special cancel it, as well as also enable the pressure. And look at that, just doing amazing stuff here. Shambles, I think this was Shambles that, lost a round here, as Razzo's showing off really nicely.
Yeah, definitely, you know, being very brave in these very close situations. The 6P off the drill chill. Oh my god, again, the 2P interrupt. And we're definitely seeing some mirror match knowledge already shown off here by Razzo.
Absolutely. Now look at just this movement, just the backdashing and moving forward to try to shimmy. It is real right now. Razzo definitely has the Giovanna game plan down packed. Unfortunately, getting auto guard broke, and then getting opened up for the grab.
Ooh, nice far S. There we go. Cash it all the way out. It's not enough. We have the wall break. Shambles, let's get the knockdown though. Do not let Razzo get out of the corner. Not like this.
Good counter hit from Razzo, and this might be a really good pickup. We'll get the Wild Assault for the hard knockdown. Also eliminates the burst for a good chunk as well. This is a great comeback. This is exactly what Razzo needed.
We still have the burst here. We have the ball from the FD. So hopefully next hit will do it. PRC, and gets the grab. Who got it? And that was Razzo. My goodness.
See, that's the thing about Razzo that I love watching when they play, is the fact that like there's this sort of intensity that like, okay, it's danger zone time, but we still live from it. Like, we're still gonna survive.
Oh yeah, Razzo definitely scrambles with the best of them right now. Oh no, huge open up here. Shambles spending that Wild Assault. We're getting a knockdown. We're gonna get the setup. Oh no!
Ooh, this is a lot of damage right now. Shambles just taking out Razzo on the wall break.
Yeah, firing right back. Wasn't happy with how that match went. Definitely showing some signs of life here, not letting kind of that comeback from Razzo shake them.
Great 2K poke, but Razzo responds accordingly. Gets jumping, tries to go for the grab, but Shambles jumps, and this is perfect for Shambles. Unfortunately, the burst is going to keep Shambles in the corner while Razzo goes for the jump in, blocks the kicks.
Nice. Goes for that check with a 5K. And again, back to neutral. There's the 6P again. So ready to react.
What a good 6P. Unfortunately, using the red RC to push back instead of continuing combo damage. Shambles now with bar, but it does not matter as Razzo's going to jump and avoid the grab.
Yeah, just Razzo's confidence at the neutral. It's kind of shaking Shambles right now. We're seeing them second guess themselves on the pressure and just like, you know, not going immediately into mix-ups, but just kind of like trying to like feel it out. But Razzo just making decisions so nicely, but the Wild Assault goes right under.
Oh, this is not good right now for Razzo as Shambles is picking up, but what a great wheel to wake up with.
Oh my god, not the jab, PRC, far S. Huge pickup here. Shambles now getting the 2S open up.
Ooh, the Wild Assault for the finisher. And Shambles now on the board.
Duel 1.
Yeah, now turning point. You know, it's a very important match here because both of them have been playing pretty back and forth so far. Oh, nice. Yep, has to burst.
I agree with you on the back and forth. Razzo's doing a really good job in movement, but Shambles been the one that's been able to actually hit confirm and actually capitalize many of the whiffed opportunities. Just like right now here, able to actually get the OTG and start up this pressure, and now it's just a matter of cleaning up the game plan.
Yep, that BRC there, able to get through, tries to go for the setup here, nice. The blue RC full punish with a 6P, switching sides too. Drops the combo though.
Good 2K, dashing up and trying to stop Razzo from pressing the button in that instance.
Yeah, the crowd coming alive a little bit, cheering for Shambles here against Razzo. Shambles definitely the underdog here. Razzo, very strong player, but showing off. Shambles in this Giovanna matchup. Oh my goodness, the cross up there.
Ooh, I love that Razzo trying to go underneath Shambles, but Shambles says, no, you're staying here. Unfortunately, the grab was probably a misinput. Now Razzo's able to get the grab and start up. Deflect shield goes out to push back, but Razzo responds accordingly and also gets the wall break as well with the overdrive.
Oh, so smart there with the jump super there too. Wasn't sure if the other one was going to hit, so adjustment. So smart. Razzo chasing them down. Got the 5K, but not enough. The Wild Assault right under.
Not looking too good right now here for Razzo. Actually, for both players, the 2P to try to tempt out, but the clash, instead the 2K from Razzo beating out Shambles.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it is getting so crazy right now. The adaptations we're seeing from both players so insane.
Okay, Shambles trying to use the 2D, but nothing, catching nothing here as Razzo tries to inch closer, gets the low slash on the second hit, and we're gonna go into overdrive.
Yeah, this is so much damage here to knock down City again. Shambles has the burst available. They can go for the Wild Assault to lock them out of it.
Jump block, more than likely trying to read a block here, but unfortunately getting hit on the counter hit side, and Shambles going to get the counter hit once again from the drill. Razzo having to use that first force burst, but there goes the throw. Oh no, the wake up overdrive, does this get blocked? It
RC.
does!
Nice, the 2-1-4S cross up all the way around. Razzo going up here. Oh my god, Saki, these Giovannas are going crazy.
Yo, these Giovannas are insane. I'm sorry. If you're not playing Giovanna like this, what are you doing?
Oh man. All right, has to burst, dude. That's great here for Shambles. Yeah, keeping it up, both of them bursting out. No one's got a clean hit just yet.
Great stagger pressure from Razzo. Shambles really trying hard not to bite quickly, instead poking and delaying some of those pokes as well. There goes the hit, and able to get the side switch thanks to the red RC, and keeping the corner as well. Gets the grab after the dash up.
Oh, the 6P on the other side, RC up. We're going back into the corner and we're swapping it out. No, the drop, but the meaty still works out.
Very scary stuff there from Shambles if they were not able to get the last part of that hit, but it's all good because sometimes we have those. Great grab though from Razzo's end on the initial startup of the drill.
Oh, nice, checking again there. Slipped in that 2K.
Deflect shield goes out from Razzo. Blocks the YRC. And able to get a full hit confirm plus a side switch. And we might see no wild assault, instead choosing to just end in a normal move.
Oh, and the double dash grab working out here. The DP, the not DP DP.
Ooh, and there goes the 2K. Potential set point here for Razzo.
Oh, nice. Goes for the jump dust. Razzo pushing towards the corner. No. Counter hit far as Shambles. Great start and no burst available just yet.
Ooh, that whip cartwheel is not going to work in the favor of Shambles. Does get the jump K though. And the purple RC using Faultley's defense to actually come back down faster and not be fully punished for it. 2P to stagger.
Oh, so tense, nice. Nothing off of it though. There's so many just glancing blows.
This is not looking good right now for Razzo trying to get the gold burst, but the purple RC cancels. Dash cancels right now with the blue RC, and Shambles stays alive. And we are going to game number 5.
Oh my goodness. Things are so tense right now. The crowd screaming for Shambles right now. Let's see if Shambles can take it all the way here against Razzo, and that is a start.
A little bit of a short hop there from Shambles. There goes the counter hit, trying to press in between that block string.
Oh, you trying to bait it out, that burst there with that jab as an ender.
Oh my gosh, the reactions on these two. Throw techs for the win twice in a row, and now keeping that pressure going, using the red RC to drift upwards and getting the tap dust for it.
Oh my goodness, just heavy slash blocked and loaded there. 2-on-4S, go for the pressure, gets the grab.
Yup. Oh. What a way to use the red RC from that grab to actually complete the damage. Very smart too, awareness on the meter. And this is actually Shambles' chance. Has to play super strong. Razzo still not giving up a fight, getting the gold burst to get positive tension. And Shambles using burst as well at full screen.
Yeah, just trying to meet Razzo here. 5K, 6P, frame trap here, the deflect shield. Good lord, they went nowhere.
Red RC tries to mix it up and attempts to open up Razzo twice with the low. And there goes the tap dust. One chance for Razzo to make it back here. Does not have a lot of health to work with, still trying to regain meter, while Shambles gets the hit, and Shambles takes down Razzo 3-2.
What a match, Sake. Shambles taking it over there on Razzo, but incredibly well fought. One of the big things was in that round before where Shambles literally multiple times in the combo was hard baiting the burst, and Razzo did not want to do it. And then the minute we get to that last round, Razzo bursts. So it's like, if you were going to burst there, you know, you might as well just burst at that last match where, you know, you could have done it anyway. You were in that close situation. So in that last match, it was too late, I feel. And that's really goes to show how well Shambles was playing there, making sure that, you know, even though the burst was an option, that, you know, he was ready for it. And the fact that, like, that ended up really changing the way that last round went.
That last round was incredible. I'm very much like, wow. And that is a big upset, especially so early in pools for Razzo to go down like that. That is not an easy feat whatsoever. And, you know, that was just an incredible display. And both of them played just phenomenally. One of them has to go, you know, one of them has to lose at some point. And that was such an intense match. I mean, look, they're even still chatting it up from the hype of how insane that match was. That was very high intensity.
All right, but I see Aneema coming right back up. Asuka about to throw a bunch more cubes on the screen.
Indeed, Asuka coming right back, and it looks like we're going to see Amelia Rage.
Amelia. We have not seen any Amelias yet, so if Amelia is coming up this late in the bracket, probably going to be pretty sick with them.
I agree. Now, Amelia is always that character that needs help but doesn't need help.
Yeah, it's good. It's tough. Because when Millia's Million, you know, no one's having a fun time. So
no one. You know, you get side dashed through the corner, and you're just like, oh, I got mixed. Okay, you got the spin, and you're just like, oh, okay, I guess I gotta have to block. But it'll be interesting to see how Aneema handles this, because this is really, truthfully, one hit and one good amount of cubes, and you're good to go. This is going to be Hee Ho versus Aneema.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting matchup in the way where, like, Asuka has no defense. So if Hee Ho gets started, it's over, you know? So we're going to have to see if Aneema could be able to maneuver the neutral here. Hee Ho already gets in something started. Yeah, you burst that. You don't want to see that ring come out.
Exactly. Does try the 6P, but the Rose able to open up Aneema here. And we are going to be able to get the wall break as well with the Wild Assault to boot. And this is pretty much a free setup or a free dash up in some cases, like this one.
Yeah, just went for the closest. I think they might have messed up the Tiger Knee Bad Mood input there, but still doing pretty well there. Big open up. We have the ring. The ring is out. Great blocks in it from Aneema.
Also, mana shield is out, so that means any damage taken right now is death with the OTG. The mana shield coming back a little too late.
All right, let's see how Aneema pushes it this time. Because this is no longer where you can just, like, leisurely put stuff out. Millie is taking it to you.
We do see a change in the test case, so this might be a more aggressive test case for Aneema to use. But again, no defense, no way to get out of the corner and stop pressure. And this is just Hee Ho able to use the overdrive and apply pressure so close to the ground, seeing the Rose and backdashing now. Will get caught by the cube.
Yeah, a little bit of breathing room here for Aneema. Teleports right back in though. Hee Ho. Yeah, Haircar had to go for that burst. You don't want to let her get any pressure started. The YRC coming right up. Bad Moon. One more setup here, and might have just got hit trying to jump or backdash.
Definitely. And it looks like Hee Ho very used to the Asuka match. I think this makes sense why on paper it works so well, because look at what Asuka has to do. It has to actually set up, reload, and continue, but sometimes those cubes, you can just jump over them. And in this case, Hee Ho just has to play the air really safely.
Yeah, the way that Hee Ho is playing definitely shows off that they are experienced in the matchup, standing on certain distances in the range. But here we go, Aneema cashing out with the cube. Now we have a lot of spells to work with here, being a lot more aggressive now.
Right, brings out the slower moving cube, blocks the low dust as well, and able to actually jump over the cube. Now the test case is still an aggressive test case at the moment. Still has to reload, but this is a perfect opportunity for Hee Ho to start mixing, able to get the Tiger Knee Bad Moon on top of opening up with the low. A grab goes out with the wheel. Oh, but the poke on the 2P. There's only, listen, it's perfect example of like just sometimes mash. Is it gonna hurt? Maybe, but just mash. Do something with that fast move and stop the Milia pressure from happening.
That was definitely a do or die situation, and it worked out there for Aneema, but Hee Ho going right back to work here with the Milia setup.
Wall is broken and gets the far slash counter hit, and the 2P twice, but that doesn't stop Hee Ho. Instead, still continuing with the aggressiveness approach, and actually going for the full combo, calling out that Aneema is not gonna burst.
Oh yeah, spending that cash right now. Nice, getting the breathing room again. The stab is out. Gonna be real hard now for Hee Ho to get.
Wow,
that was insane.
That was a YRC, right? And then just an instant jump kick.
Yep.
That's
right in the bad mood.
Disgusting.
So clean. That was actually so smart. Just knowing they just needed that one little hit to seal out that round.
We're playing Guilty Gear. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, the variety of pickers we've seen so far, like these are just pools. Nice, stashing up. Great punish here. Aneema now able to cash out. Doesn't have the bar for it, but just go for chip now.
Yep. And there you have it, Aneema going on the board against Hee Ho. I believe that, like, sort of Aegis Shield was his Wild Assault. Yeah. I don't know why, I guess not seeing it often.
Yeah, you really don't see it that often, bro. Because burst is one of the things that, you know, Asuka needs, because, you know, no defensive options. You need that burst.
Yes, indeed.
There we go. Wild Assault to set up the ring. Close S on the other side. Back into the situation here, off into the corner. Good Lord, RC. No, we're going to the wall, baby.
Yeah. Mana Shield is also down, so this just does so much damage compared to when it was up. And all Hee Ho had to do was do that just jab to be able to succeed, and getting a perfect at it too.
Oh, nice hair car, and the pickup afterwards, get a little bit of extra damage. The 2P, nice. Great anti-air there to make sure you don't get that free pressure there with Milia.
Okay, trying to avoid the cubes here from Aneema. Hee Ho able to get the 2K2D and forcing Aneema to burst. Does get the low, very hard to block low as well. Oh, great jump
nice.
E, actually calling out Hee Ho's double dash. 16.
Just running up with it. Oh, that was tricky. The close S could have easily been grabbed. Where was Milia going?
Just a pure mix. I definitely got hit all the time there. Using the burst to keep Aneema in the corner. All he has to do is the overdrive, and Hee Ho gonna be able to try to block on that YRC. And there goes the Wild Assault from Aneema using YRC to stop.
Ooh, poking right through. And look at the placement of the normals. Hee Ho's so smart in making sure that Aneema doesn't get the free pressure there with Asuka. And now Hee Ho going up 2-1 here.
Looking really good right now for Hee Ho. Up 2-1, like you said. I think this has probably been a tough matchup for Aneema. The toughest one so far. Just because you're not seeing the dominance that Asuka can really be, because of the fact that Hee Ho's just closing in on gaps extremely well.
Yeah, not having that breathing room there. That tap dust working out. There we go. Oh no,
Ooh,
the forbidden cubes.
Oh, the cubes just goes to charge cube. And into the overdrive, this will definitely go. Yep.
All right, now, yeah, Aneema getting a feel for, you know, how Hee Ho wants to approach the matchup. Immediately just backing up, trying to find that space, but the 2K2D, the ring is out.
Charge cube once again, that's gonna allow some really nice blocks done for Aneema to just keep this pressure going. And now we once again are gonna see Hee Ho actually get the jump and counter hit, and Mixie gets the 2K2D. tries to do it once again, brings out the purple RC to continue the combo. And
Good
look how
Lord.
much damage just because Asuka doesn't have his mana shield any longer.
All right, Super comes out. Gonna try to get pressure started. Trying to reload. Oh no, the 2K2D has the burst. Back to full screen we go.
Okay, staff is out, but will it be used right now? Nope. Instead, Hee Ho's going to be able to clean it up, and now we're going to potential set point in this round 3 of matches.
Oh no, big open up here. The disc, left, right, high, low. It's become so much to deal with here. Hee Ho has really conditioned Aneema for a lot of these mix-ups, but now Aneema getting pressure, running up, going for the grab. We're changing up to being an aggressor now.
Here goes the overdrive cube. Gonna be able to block it thanks to the purple RC.
Yeah, that bar is gone.
We do have 2 cubes. There goes the water cube, as well as gravity to keep the launch going, but not gonna be able to continue the hit confirm. And also regaining mana as well here.
Oh no, got one hit up to the other side. The deflect, trying to keep it going here in the corner.
Oh, the 2P into the red RC to launch Hee Ho out. Brings out the shock.
Ooh, the staff too, just fighting right through it. The left, right, great blocks from Aneema.
Aneema definitely learned from the last time on that mix-up. No mana, as well as no cards to work with here, but the overdrive keeping Aneema alive. 2-2. These last 3 matches have just been game 5 after game 5.
Yeah, we are definitely playing some Guilty Gear Strive right now. And there we go. Hee Ho, great start. Aneema bursting immediately. You do not want to get into the corner just yet.
Forcing the burst right now. Gonna use hair card to keep up pressure. Set up. Able to open up Aneema with the jump in with the rose. And gonna get the tap dust for that extra damage.
Oh my gosh. Okay, rushing in again, knowing that they have to force the issue, but it's so scary.
Ooh, Hee Ho having to be careful. Actually does the insta-dash to get over the cube, but the forbidden cube's coming out, missing the book.
Ooh, that could have been so scary. The hair card is threatening.
There it goes once again, not gonna be able to connect it. Instead, using the bad mood into the instant RC. Deflect shield out, that pushes Aneema back just enough for Hee Ho to do what they need to do, and is going to be able to hit confirm after the overdrive, and we're back on potential set point for Hee Ho.
Yeah, no burst for either player right now, so kind of scary here for Aneema, but getting a little bit of something started, but Hee Ho's gotten so good at maneuvering just the immense variety that Aneema's pulling out here on the spells.
Ooh, these overheads are looking really nice. There goes the trap. We'll be able to get the wild assault off, and hard knockdown available. Instant bad moon. Oh no, this is not good for Aneema with no mana. This is just death, and Hee Ho takes it 3-2.
What a set there. Hee Ho taking that over. Aneema will go down here. So unfortunate, but such an amazing set, Saki.
That was so good. I really like that set a lot more because you could tell that that's a matchup that's not really in Asuka's favor. But also too, just the fact that how well Hee Ho was very aware of like Asuka. Like usually you're finding players that just don't know what to do or how to get into the character, and unless they have like some form of, you know, reversal option or even like just damage straight up, you're not going to really see someone that's going to know how to handle so calmly. And much less a Milia player.
Oh my goodness, yes. Like, there were so many times where you just saw Hee Ho like standing certain distances in neutral or jumping and, you know, delaying their air dash just to make sure they either get over the cubes or at some points just like throwing out normals for cubes that can get interrupted. So like there was just a lot of knowledge there against Asuka, and that definitely helps you out when you're going through the insane pools of Guilty Gear Strive. There's such a insane character variety, but for a character like Asuka, which you don't see as often, having that character knowledge is just amazing to have.
Yeah, definitely, especially for a character like Milia. Once again, like, she doesn't do a lot of damage. A lot of it is set play. On top of the fact that she's also really fragile. But I guess that like makes the most sense and like makes it easier, right? Because of the fact that you know, once Asuka's out with mana, you saw how much damage she was able to output. And that's insane, but still so good.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so production has told us that that was our last match for this block. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. We have plenty of more to go, so don't be going anywhere. It was such a pleasure commentating with you.
Oh my goodness, yes. It was our first block together, and it was so much fun.
It's crazy because you're usually the production person, and now we're together.
Oh, man.
Thank you so much, everyone. Be sure to keep tuning on in, and we will be heading out.
Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. We hope you've been enjoying CEOtaku this weekend. If you'd like to support our team and the event, check out our Final Fantasy VII inspired merchandise over at ceotaku.gaminggen.gg. Or just pull out your smartphone and take a picture of that QR code and it'll also take you there. Thank you. Discover authentic Japanese flavors and indulge in authentic Japanese foods, sweets, and tea with Sakura Co.'s monthly subscription boxes, ordered online and delivered worldwide. Use promo code CEOtaku23 for $5 off your first box on sakura.co. Returning for its 16th year as one of the biggest celebrations of Guilty Gear and all things fighting games, Frosty Faustings is now a full 4-day event wrapped into one convenient badge. Every ballroom is open 24 hours a day from Thursday to Sunday. Registration will go live on October 11th at noon Central Time, so get your badges right away before they sell out.